I'm listening to the birds. It's beautiful here. This is a forest not too far from Ottawa, and I just saw a woodpecker, and I saw all kinds of bird life, and I saw squirrel, butterflies, flowers, and you can see it's springtime here. The forest floor is getting green, but the trees are still a bit dull and gray from the winter time. And yeah, this was the week of Earth Day, last Thursday. It's been quite a week. The week started with these very worrying negative reports from the World Meteorological Organization and the International Energy Agency, basically saying that we didn't gain much from the inactivity during the pandemic. It's just a dent in all the CO2 emissions. It won't have much effect on the climate. And the worrying news is that this year we will see the second biggest, I should say, increase in CO2 emissions. That is deeply worrying. So instead of reducing emissions are going up. And the climate won't wait for us. We really have to hurry up. So the second half of the week brought more news. The punchline is that America's back on the good side of fighting climate change, where they were also in late 2015 when they played a leading role in getting to the Paris Agreement. And is this important? Yes, it is. I've read the negative comments that people have on America, and of course America should do more, and there's more than just climate change, and net zero is not what it should be, and I could go on for a while. But even if there are some small countries, and actually the whole European Union, that is more ambitious, we need everybody on board. And then having the biggest emitter per capita back on board, and having the country that is historically the biggest emitter of greenhouse gases, to have it back on board on being willing to take climate action and willing to play a leading role and willing to make climate change one of the key priorities of this administration and mainstreaming climate change in everything that they do. Just look back at a little bit more than 3 months ago. There was a climate denier in the White House, not willing to take any action. What an improvement in just 3 months. So even John Kerry admits that this is not enough, what America is proposing now. But this is the best possible at this moment, and I think we should be positive about that. And of course, anybody that is worried about climate change should push for more action and quicker action, and we should all continue to do that. But we should also realize that this is an important step forward. It's not the final step, it's maybe just the first step. A next major step will be taken in November this year at COP26 in Glasgow. But for now, let's briefly be happy with what we've seen in the second half of last week, and then keep on pushing next week. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Go out in nature. It's just so beautiful to be here. It relaxes you to be amongst trees and animals. Have a good weekend. Bye.